Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the week of March 14th. Now Pisces, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Pisces, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Now, yes, the scene, the stage here has changed. I am currently traveling, but don't worry, the messages will be the same. This is more of a blue-themed tarot reading this week. So let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, Pisces. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Let's go ahead and put this right here, and we'll get right into it. So let's see here. So taking a look, there is definitely some level of change coming in at this time. There may be a period here of abrupt change that happens because there is something that is too stagnant in your life, is kind of what I'm feeling. Like, it's almost like I'm feeling like there will be a moment here for some of you where you have this like revelation in your life, and that's kind of what my sort of like opening thoughts are. I'll go into this tower here in just a second about, and expand on that. But, to the left and also to the right, you have two queens and you have the Empress. So that's deeply feminine energy. And you also have this energy of Pentacles here as well. So, you're talking about potentially, your money situation, I think probably for the better, improving here because you have some really good indicators showing up. But I also think that there's going to be something that's something around the material, maybe the financial or something like that here that's changing, but it's because there's this feeling of stagnancy, of needing to maybe embrace a new beginning. You have this tower in the middle. So the tower is obviously a card that can be feared in the tarot, but I want you to really think about it this way. If you take a look at this tower, there are no doors on the tower, right? And so this person that is falling from the tower has really constructed a prison for themselves. They had no way of getting out of this tower until the lightning came and kind of shook them up, or took them, gave them a path to get out of the tower. Yeah, they're falling, but at the same time, the tower can represent a swift or abrupt revelation happening in your life. It can represent a way out. And remember, the tower always leads you to the path of the star, which is all about healing, clarity, wishes coming true, all of these sorts of things. And so just keep that in mind. The tower doesn't always have to be doom and gloom. It can represent abrupt changes, situations happening. It can say that if you're living in a house of cards, that is about to change. But again, it is sort of like a necessary situation. It's sort of a necessary part of the Fool's journey through the major arcana because, I don't know anybody in this lifetime who hasn't faced adversity. And so just keep that in mind. Now, in the past, you have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Empress is a major sign of abundance here. This says that there are definitely resources available to you, more than enough resources available when you get the Empress energy. You also have this Queen of Pentacles here as well, which is about, making practical choices, and also a card that can represent financial independence and somebody who's really interested in building financial independence in their life. And so the combination of the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, very similar energy in that both can represent resources, money, pentacles, situations like that, is definitely very good here. So, for some of you, you have someone in your corner that may be able to help you at this time with your financial situation, or somebody who's maybe capable of like delivering like sound advice or something along those lines. Or you have everything you need and more to weather any sort of storm or abrupt change here with the Tower energy. And so I do feel like saying that at this time where you have the resources available to work through something here with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. I also think that for some of you here, you're looking to nurture a new start into your life here. I think that there's a necessary shakeup happening in your life at this time. And I don't think it needs to be a bad thing. Now, in the future here, you have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups talks about somebody who is deeply intuitive. This could probably be you showing up here, Pisces, at this time. This is one of the most intuitive people that you could find in the tarot, and one of the more intuitive signs to see in a tarot reading. It can also tell you to have compassion for yourself here as you work through a situation, as you work through a maybe challenge or a struggle in your life. You do have this Seven of Pentacles as well, which here's the part of the reading where I'm saying that I feel like for some of you, you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. You can see this person is sort of looking out to the horizon and they're asking themselves if they want to make a change, if they want to go in a new direction, because they have taken a lot of time here to grow these pentacles and to grow this sort of harvest here that's available for them. And they're asking themselves if they want to move on or move in a new direction. And this can come forward when you're looking to make changes in your life and you're looking to maybe go in a new direction. And so again, I feel like for some of you here, you're nurturing that sort of beginning into that sort of new beginning or that sort of new start or that new path that's wanting to come forward at this time with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and now we have the Seven of Pentacles energy as well showing up here. So let's go ahead and continue up the pyramid. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. All right. So first and foremost, a lot of different, we have a lot of people cards, okay, showing up, a lot of court cards, okay? There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of talking heads showing up in your life with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, Cups, Queen of Swords, 3 queens here with the Empress. Big feminine energy here for you at this time available, Pisces. And there's just like a lot of different, I think, people who are going to enter. Some of them may even annoy you a little bit here because you do have this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can represent maybe somebody who's annoying in your life. It's sort of like that, this is gonna maybe resonate for not all of you, but for some of you, like that like annoying little brother energy, that you may have in your life. If you have a sibling, you may resonate with that Page of Swords. It's kind of that sort of energy. But with this Ace of Pentacles, it's very clear here. This is definitely a nice combination to find, the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So let's take a look at this. So in the past year, there's clearly been a new start, especially as we also fold in the Empress energy as well. The Ace of Pentacles can say that there is a new financial beginning, or there are new financial prospects available for you with this energy. And the Knight of Pentacles says that you are dependable. You will do the hard work to get yourself there and to put yourself in that position. And so, sorry about that. And so one of my other videos just went off on my computer. Sorry about that. But with this Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here, this is clearly some sort of financial event here happening in your life that's coming forward for you. And again, I think this is probably coming in as a way to break yourself out of some sort of situation that you've been doing time and time again here with this Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. Again, something new, something finally arriving. You have this Queen of Swords and this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords may also speak to delays happening, and the Knight of Pentacles can say that something's going to take some time to work through. And so when you have these two cards here showing up, I feel like there is this new start happening, but I also feel like patience is going to be extremely important as well. And you have some really slow and steady energy here with this Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles here. It's interesting because there's sort of this abrupt energy with the Tower, and then there's also this sort of like things kind of working day after day, like sort of day by day, things working out for you. And so it's kind of what I'm feeling like is some of you are taking a situation one step at a time, one day at a time, and kind of trying to make improvements each and every day. And this is around your financial situation. This is around your money situation here. So let's see what else we have here. You have the Moon, you have the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so definitely like to see this for you. So you have double knights here. You know, anytime I get 2 or more knights in a tarot reading, to me it suggests that this is going to be a busy time for you. Interestingly enough, the Knight of Cups may represent like a love situation happening for you in your life. I don't get a whole lot of love energy. This is very much around your material situation, your financial life, you know, things along those lines happening. And so I think for you, it's less about romance. And I feel like patience here is really going to pay off for you with the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles that we've sort of talked about. Because the Knight of Cups can also just represent a happy beginning or a happy event happening in your life. And so again, there are events happening here, and I feel like, you know, as you take something day by day, as you take something step by step here with this Queen of Cups energy, having compassion for yourself, allowing whatever change is happening to happen, and realizing that there's probably a higher divine purpose and a higher divine reason for it, you're really going to achieve some level of happiness here. You have the Moon and showing up as well, which is all about potentially needing to trust yourself and trust your intuition. You have 2 major messages of intuition here with the Moon and the Queen of Cups showing up. And so if you're feeling a little bit put off, or if you're feeling like something's not right between you and one of these people that is showing up, I would really trust yourself, because when I get the Moon with, you know, in combination with all of these court cards, I would say to really trust your gut around what you're feeling about somebody, because the Two of Swords can also represent feeling restricted in speech, or it could even represent an injustice happening. And so I would say to just be careful about I would say to really trust your gut on any feeling that you may have around one of these people, that is one of the people that is sort of showing up here in this reading. So let's go ahead and continue forward. So you have the Four of Swords and the Hierophant. This could be work related. There could be someone in your work situation that you don't trust, or that you are kind of suspicious about, with the Two of Swords, the Moon, and then all of these different people showing up here, because the Hierophant could represent an organization that you're a part of, or the place that you work, something like along those lines. And so there may be somebody that you're a little suspect about here with the Hierophant. The Four of Swords tells you to really have rest, to really recover. It's interesting because there's this energy of abruptness, there's this energy of taking something day by day. And I think the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups is really telling you to maybe do something to regulate your energy, to help yourself out at this time. You know, if there's something that you really enjoy doing and you can afford to do it, or you can give yourself the time to do it, it may be a really good opportunity for you to take that opportunity. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, the top of the pyramid, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is, you know, about somebody who's like going through a kind of situation involving anxiety or stress. It's one of the major stress cards. You can see this person here is staying up late at night. They think that these 9 swords are going to come down and hit them, but they don't actually do. And so when you get the Nine of Swords, it says that there could be something that is not necessarily as it appears, especially with this Moon card. And this could mean that anxiety is taking over. Anxiety is sort of controlling the way that you are responding to a situation, or the way that you're feeling about a situation. And so there is this energy of you really taking care of yourself here with this Four of Swords and this Queen of Cups, you know, really just embracing whatever change or situations happening here with the Tower to the best of your ability. Let's see what we have here on the bottom. Wow, you do have this 10 of Pentacles here. So we started off the reading with, which is really nice, that's a major card of abundance. We started off this reading with, you know, this like big change that's happening in your financial life or your financial sector. And I do feel like there is definitely something good here. And I feel like some of you are taking steps to really improve your position and maybe even do something that will set up your future generations for success. So taking it day by day. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.